Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is 3.4.
What's going on, world? How are you? Welcome back to Channel 3.4. There's another episode of Music Felt by Me. We're picking up where we left off with Eminem's Death of Slim Shady. The second track now is Habits. We kind of heard the transition into it. It says you won't get your flowers till your funeral wake, and then it sounded like someone was waking up here at the beginning of Habits. So he did say, play these records in order. It'll make more sense. So let's see what this record's about. Habits. Let's get right into it.
Been waiting a long time for this shit. Long time no see. Waiting a long time for this shit. Long time no see. Thought you got rid of my ass, huh? Alright, here's what we're gonna do. You take this, or I put a bullet between your fucking eyes. Here, we'll split it. Half an Ativan, I'm driving straight out of van in a black sedan, fast as I can. In Pakistan, getting chased by Pakistans. You know how I roll, bitch. I'm an avalanche. It's my shit, I'm gonna spit it how I want.
I roll, bitch. I'm an avalanche. I'm in Pakistan getting chased down by a pack of stands. So, has someone hostage. I don't know who this is. This sounds like Shady a little bit with the half an Ativan. I'm driving straight out of van in a black sedan, fast because I can. It sounds like Slim Shady. So it sounds like he may have M tied up at that point. You know, he says he thought you get rid of my ass, almost like as if M had tried to remove Slim Shady before from his the alter ego of him. He's tried to kind of bury and do more of his own thing now. He says either you take this or I put a bullet right between your eyes. Here, we'll split it. So it sounds like he's trying to give him a pill, probably. So
Driving straight out of van in a black sedan, fast as I can. In Pakistan, getting chased by Pakistans. You know how I roll, bitch. I'm an avalanche. It's my shit, I'm gonna spit it how I wanna spit it. Whoever gets offended, suck a dick and fuck a critic. About to get retarded on this motherfucking shit. You can't be say retarded. Shut up, midget. Shut up. You've been trying to...
Okay. All right. So he says, he goes with the R word a few times here. Then refers to the M word for short people. Oh boy. I'm gonna let this play. I had a conversation with Leela about this tonight, and we'll see how this shakes out. We'll see. I'll explain later, but.
Get retarded on this motherfucking shit. You can't be say retarded. Shut up, midget. Shut up. We've been trying to break the habit of saying any R words, but I'm still an addict, so it's getting harder. Been calling bitches hoes since a kindergartner. This is Jimmy Carter. Now I'm kitty cornered, sitting in PC court with a shitty.
Hold on. I've been trying to break the habit of saying any R words, but I'm still an addict, so it's getting harder. Trying to break the habit of saying. You mean like relapse? I'm an addict. It's getting harder. You're talking about relapse? Recovery, relapse.
This is Jimmy Carter. Now I'm kitty cornered, sitting in PC court with a shitty lawyer. Like damn.
Hold on. So what did he say? He says been calling bitches hoes since a kindergartner. This is Jimmy Carter. Now I'm kitty corner. Hold on.
Say retarded. Shut up, midget. Shut up. We've been trying to break the habit of saying any R words, but I'm still an addict, so it's getting harder. Been calling bitches hoes since a kindergartner. This is Jimmy Carter. Now I'm kitty cornered, sitting in PC court with a shitty lawyer. Like damn.
You got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Goddamn, I miss you, Slim. You got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Next time I'll be in your van.
Okay, so White Gold on the hook. Sounds good. You got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. God damn, I miss you, Slim. Got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know I'm prescription, man. Next time I'll be your friend. Okay. All right. Let's get back into it.
Forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Next time I'll be in your
Yeah, was just a kid from Detroit who knew how to destroy the booth and had a point to prove. Venomous, still I poison youth. Sentences I'm penning are just a toy with you, which is a joy to do. Slim is.
Oh yeah, sentences I'm penning like a playpen, just a toy with you. Oh yeah. Okay. Slick.
Still I poison youth. Sentences I'm penning are just a toy with you, which is a joy to do.
Hold on, I'm just as venomous till I poison you.
Was just a kid from Detroit who knew how to destroy the booth and had a point to prove. Venomous, still I poison youth. Sentences I'm penning are just a toy with you, which is a joy to do. Slim is just a lyricist, hear the voice is true.
Yeah, so if you get it, sentences I'm penning are just a toy with you, like just to mess with you. I'm just fucking around, whatever. But also sentences I'm penning just a toy with you, like how you play in a playpen with, it's where kids play with their toys, play together, whatever, which is a joy to do.
And had a point to prove. Venomous, still I poison youth. Sentences I'm penning are just a toy with you, which is a joy to do. Slim is just a lyricist, hear the voice is true. Sentiments got the women pissed, and it seems like men are just off growing a huge clitoris. Pussies, yeah, I probably annoyed a few feminists. I reminisce on them blowing a fuse.
Got the women pissed, and it seems like men are just growing, or just off growing a huge clitoris. Yeah, I probably annoyed a few feminists. I reminisce.
Huge clitoris, pussies. Yeah, I probably annoyed a few feminists. I reminisce on them blowing a fuse over my points of view. Still, I'm devoid of two shits to give. My thinking is primitive, but when it comes to giving it to anybody, boy is Bruce generous. And I'm about as much of a boy as Bruce Jenner is. Cause I'm not a boy, I'm a man, bitch. Man, bitch.
What is he doing? What the fuck is he doing? My thinking is primitive, but when it comes to giving it to anybody, boy, as Bruce Jenner is, I'm about as much of a boy as Bruce Jenner is. Because I'm not a boy. I'm a man, bitch. Man, bitch. It kind of plays on getting like I'm kind of like a man, woman, whatever. Like, whoo. This is fitting a lot of the conversation that I had today. I'll explain later. Like, I want to give this album its run and see what happens. But yeah, I will definitely share my final thoughts on this album.
And I'm about as much of a boy as Bruce Jenner is. Cause I'm not a boy, I'm a man, bitch. Man, bitch. My speech is free as his choice to choose gender is. This shit is like opioid abuse, isn't it? Yep.
You got an addiction, man.
So he says, my speech is as free as your choice to choose gender is. So you have the right to choose your gender. I have the right to say I have free speech.
Gender is. This shit is like opioid abuse, isn't it? Yep.
You got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Goddamn, I miss you, Slim. You got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Next time I'll be in your veins.
There's times when I lay down to sleep, I argue with myself.
Is he saying next time I'll be in your veins? Because on the lyrics it says next time I'll be your friend, but it sounds like he's saying next time I'll be in your veins. It's pretty intense.
There's
Prescription, man. Next time I'll be in your veins.
There's times when I lay down to sleep, I argue with myself. Am I the only one who thinks it's way too I need help? Just a little bit, no a lot of it. I really gotta quit. Something's wrong with me, my God. Old habits die hard.
Look at you. What's the matter with you people? You're sad that people are mean? Well, I'm sorry. The world isn't one big liberal arts college campus. You're all pricks.
Okay, but I think sample was that South Park, right?
Well, I'm sorry.
Oh my God, oh man. I'm gonna let this thing play. I'm keeping my optimism high. I think what my I guess to cut to the chase, you guys kind of, I'll let you in here. I'm a little concerned that he's just going to throw Slim Shady at the wall and be intentionally provocative and intentionally offensive with no real purpose. And it could wind up being received as not even stuff that he just like genuinely thinks funny. It's like he's trying to get just like, if you're doing things just for a reaction only and not because it's something that like is important to you or whatever, it just feels a little reachy. I'm not saying that's what he's doing yet, but this is the topic of this song so far. Checked exactly the box that I was having the conversation with, where it seemed kind of like, I hope he doesn't really necessarily go down that road, because it seems a little intentional. So we'll see. I'll let it play. I'm really here for the story. You know, the linear story that he says it's a concept album. That's what I'm here for sure.
What's the matter with you people?
I'm not 1000% here for like Slim Shady's zaniest, most offensive things I can say for the sake of being offensive. I'm not necessarily like excited about that. I want to see where the artistry goes here with this.
You're sad that people are mean? Well, I'm sorry. The world isn't one big liberal arts college campus. You're all pricks.
Mom shaming, dad shaming, yeah, fat shaming, mansplaining, blah, crybabies, attack shady, when mad cause they can't tame me. They come to censors like the Avengers, and they assemble like Prince and intern, a word like ginger, into the N-word, all these pronouns I can't remember, they of them theirs, his or him hers, into them girls who bought tits to get attention, then get hit on by ugly men who are not in your league, so you pretend you're a victim and meet to them. Outrage, how fake. Nowadays some gals, they just clout chase. Look at me with sour grapes and your brow raised. Bitch, you ain't about head, about face. Little white, middle-aged, upper middle class with a glass of wine and your cigarette. Bitch, get off the internet. You ain't even fed your kids dinner yet. Parental discretion, mental aggression. My head's a Smith & Wesson. You're messing with a lethal weapon like an evil stepdad. I got it infrared like a ginger stepkid who pissed the bed. I do this shit in jest and it's just a mess in there. Put your
I got an infrared. Like, damn. Okay. Not a huge fan of this record so far, but this little sped up verse here, he says, I got an infrared, like like an infrared beam, right? Well, so I have an red, like the ginger step or the step kid who pissed the bed. Like, I got an in for that kid. Like, I'm gonna, yeah, okay, I get it. I've never really heard infrared and info red. But
evil stepdad, I got it infrared like a ginger stepkid who pissed the bed. I do this shit in jest and it's just a mess in there. Put your head. And if men wanna wear lipstick and women's underwear, who cares? This shit is their business, not bear witness. Beware, bitches to blare, which on you scared bitches. I'm surreptitious and square business. Just attack my therapist with a pair of scissors like Merry Christmas. Dressed as a Hare Krishna terrorist with the hair trigger. But with these buttons, I'm always pushing. Pain, I'm always inflicting. Protesters outside the shady offices livid. It'll make you think that you had the game unlocked till they pick it. Only wait for me to explain it. Yes, I'm conflicted. Walking on eggshells like if I take it too far, is this it? Part of me gets it and wants to say I'm sorry and fix it. So all my statements are basically contradictory. Like using the F word for gay is wrong and offensive. And insensitive is if me saying the R word isn't. Wait a minute, which R word? Rape or retarded midget? Not cool. Would this rhyme be okay?
Okay, all right, I get where he's going. So he kind of clears himself here with this, saying like, look, obviously, you know, do whatever you want. I don't really give a shit. But the idea that, okay, I kind of get where he's going. It is a weird way to get there. But I get what he's doing.
Think that you had the game unlocked till they pick it. Only wait for me to explain it. Yes, I'm conflicted. Walking on eggshells like if I take it too far, is this it? Part of me gets it and wants to say I'm sorry and fix it.
So he's saying part of me gets it. Like, I want to say sorry and fix it. Like, because I'm worried that if I take it too far, this is it. Like, I'm going to be over. I'm going to be done. So part of me gets it. Like, okay, I understand why you feel that way and why you're upset. Part of me wants to say sorry. But the other part of me...
Walking on eggshells like if I take it too far, is this it? Part of me gets it and wants to say I'm sorry and fix it. So all my statements are basically contradictory. Like using the F word for gay is wrong and offensive.
Like how using the F word using the F word for gay is wrong and offensive. Saying like, I get it.
So all my statements are basically contradictory. Like using the F word for gay is wrong and offensive. And insensitive is if me saying the R word isn't. Wait a minute, which R word? Rape or retarded midget? Not cool. Would this rhyme be okay if South Parker did it? Okay, screw you guys. Would it make you less angry if Cartman spit it? And as far as what I just stated regarding midgets, you'll probably think I'll just say that I'm playing. I'm not, I meant it. Yeah. Swear to God, I see one.
God damn it. Oh, God. Okay. He's definitely on. He's on one. I don't know if this is exactly what I was looking for, but he's on one.
Be okay if South Parker did it. Okay, screw you guys. Would it
And the point's true. Like, okay, like, there's a comedy act that's very, very boundary pushing and offensive or whatever too, and they're still fine. Like, people understand the context in which South Park operates itself. They make fun of all. They don't, whatever. But when an artist does it, or individual does it, it seems like it's, how could they, and oh god, what a slippery slope,
using
man.
the F word for gay is wrong and offensive and insensitive as if me saying the R word isn't. Wait a minute, which R word? Rape or retarded midget? Not cool. Would this rhyme be okay if South Parker did it? Okay, screw you guys. Would it make you less angry if Cartman spit it? God damn it. And as far as what I just stated regarding midgets, you'll probably think I'll just say that I'm playing. I'm not. I meant it. Yeah.
It says you probably think that I'll just, and regarding the little people, you probably think I'm just saying I'm playing. I'm not. I meant it. That's ridiculous.
And as far as what I just stated regarding midgets, you'll probably think I'll just say that I'm playing. I'm not. I meant it. Yeah. Swear to God, I see one of them little fuckers come at me. I'll pick it up by its legs and drop it and kick it. Marshall, your wicked face that you are addicted, but they gon' do me the same as the baby with all of this shit. Chappelle and Colin, they're calling shady misogynistic while raising 3 daughters. 2 graduated from college with honors, summa cum laude. My sense of humor is probably twisted. It's painfully obvious.
You got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man.
Interesting come around on that song. Not saying it excuses it or it should be okay or no one should be offended by it. I'm not gonna fucking make right for people. If you're mad at it, be mad at it. That's everybody's right to feel however they feel about it. I'm not even saying I'm necessarily like it, but the way we wrapped up the conversation was, I felt like when he was offensive before, like a Slim Shady on the Slim Shady LP, it was really his sense of humor. Like, he really just thought the shit was funny and didn't have a filter and refused to let people tell him what he should or shouldn't say. Like, no, if I think, like, and he still says it, if I think the shit, I'm gonna say the shit or whatever. He landed here just saying, they say I'm misogynistic. I raised 3 daughters who graduated college with high honors. They're all or sigma cum laude, whatever. Like, he's done a really good job as a parent to these girls. Like, he's raised them to be very, very good. Good in school, and he takes pride in that. So he says, I just think I have a twisted sense of humor. Like, he just thinks shit is funny that a lot of people don't find funny. It doesn't mean that he's being sincere about it. So it's interesting that he landed at I just have a twisted sense of humor, while I was having a conversation with Leela about, like, I hope he doesn't just, like, throw Slim Shady against the wall and be like, haha, isn't this so crazy and ridiculous and super offensive, and now the whole world's bad at me, and like, he's doing it for a reaction only. I like the authenticity of him being offensive because he thought it was just fun. It was just a joke to him, and I think he really believed that. If that's kind of the angle that he's spitting here, you can say, well, dude, it's not funny, but humor is subjective. So, like, it can be offensive, and it can be offensive to you and funny to him at the same time. Both things can be true. So it's interesting that he came back around to that angle specifically for me, because I just got done having this conversation. That's crazy.
I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Goddamn, I miss you, Slim. Hey, you got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Next time I'll be in your vans.
The prescription thing, I find interesting. Like, is he saying that he's still struggling with his sobriety? Is that kind of, like, like, he's always going to be, like they say, like, you're always an addict, right? Like, even if you're sober, it's not that you're like, oh, I used to be an addict. Like, I am an addict, I'm just still sober, is all. Interesting. God, what a weird song to grade. I was not a big fan of, like, the second, third verse there, or the second verse. I guess it'd be like the third verse before he kind of went into that whole rip. But man, interesting song. On first listen, I'm gonna give it like a 70. the latter half of that song I did like a little bit more. And I'm not even a huge fan of him like ripping and rapping fast or whatever. And it's not that he rapped like so fast, he just picked up the pace. Interesting record. Let me know what you thought down below. I think we're in for a wild ride here. We are in for a fucking wild ride. I don't know what to expect here. We have Trouble up next. We're on the road to 100,000 subscribers. I need each and every single one of you to subscribe. Help us reach that goal. Appreciate y'all. Be safe. Be real. Don't forget to pursue your own happiness. I'll catch y'all on the next one.
Thank you to Patreon and YouTube members Afrado, Joseph Green, Jeremy Visser, Clay Hopkins,